Alright. So last time we did this, and it works. It's slow. Let's look at it again. Yeah. So I watched the video back, and I thought about it, and I wanted to basically show you part 2 is just more of just playing the game to me. The solution's easy to come up with, but the real fun of it is optimizing, right? So I'm just going to come copy this, and we're going to let it run just to prove that it can do it. And let's see what we can do here. So one of the first things I noticed, let's actually just, you know what? Yeah, let's the new solution. Let's start over. One of the first things I noticed was that, yes, I can strip, add some hydrogen and then strip this and then all this stuff, or I could just rotate it by 1 degree, and it's way easier to do all that, right? So that's what I'm going to start with. That'll save us some steps. That's going to basically require a bit more scooting here, but there's a little scooting to start with, so I think we'll be all right. So let's get kind of set up the way you had it, and we'll do the same thing, but we'll do it better. And then if we have time after that, and we still want to try, I have another idea that involves a lot of rotation and goopiness that we might do some experimental jazz on, but I want to get this going here first. So we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to use 4 to do some tweakies here. So we're going to use it to add, and then we're going to shuffle it up here, and we're going to use it to remove. Wrong way. I need these symbols should be counterclockwise and clockwise. That'd be way easier to remember. So that helps a little bit. We're going to go ahead and move these down a step and add a delete there. Perfect. So, with 3, we should be able to remove, and 2, we should be able to remove and then push. How's that look? No good. We need that push to be way further down. Now, if it was here, would that work? See, that works, whereas this is too soon. Yeah. It runs into it. So let's try that. Now, why is that not working? Oh, because we don't actually need to move this anymore. We can just... Because it's scooting it for us. But we've got to wait anyway. That's it, though. And that's a lot quicker, and we don't have to move any of our agents here, or reset them. So that should really boost our speed up by quite a bit, right? So yeah, now let's just do the same exact thing with our other guys here. So we're just going to duplicate this, and with our 6 we're going to duplicate our 3. Going to grab another benzene here. So it looks like we need to move this way in here. Our 5 is going to duplicate our 2. Throw that down. And how do we like that? That looks right to me. At that point, we just need to get our 3 to ship it, like we did last time. Nope, incorrect product. We forgot to rotate again, like we do. Try that. That's a lot faster. Yeah, I like that. Let's let that run for a minute. None of this jiggering back and forth. We can just... Yeah. jittering back and forth. Jeez. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that works. Look at that. Fastest solution that most people have. There is another solution that people have, right? You can see that little bump there? We could get there. But that feels pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, that's good. I like that. It feels a lot better. And that's the most common solution that people that play these types of games come up with. So, let's see. What else can we do to it? Let's do a whole new solution here. Now, this is more my experimental jazz type thing, right? We solved it. We solved it, you know, pretty well, I think. But I'm curious if we could solve it better. Well, not better, but more weirdly. Does that make sense? So let's try that. Add and delete. Perfect. And we'll do the same thing here. Cool, cool. And I've got a weird idea. I don't think it's going to work, but it could be interesting. So we're going to clear that solution. And there's going to be some weird stuff happening here, so we'll see how it goes. I think we're going to try to do it using just these side ones. Oh boy, it's starting to get... Alright, no, we can use 3 here to remove... Tell you what, we use 2 to remove and to push, right? And 3, just chill out for a minute. Yep. So really we do still need 3. So this solution is looking pretty similar, right, so far? But what if at this point we grabbed it by the middle and spun it for some reason? Yeah, my rotational idea doesn't really work because that oxygen is not joined correctly and it just slams right into it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. It was a fun idea. I was just gonna flip it basically and then add it again. And you could make a machine that did that. It's totally inefficient, but it looks cool, right? So I could spend like 10 more minutes on this, and it would be slower and more complicated. This is the correct solution. I don't know how these jerks are doing this that fast. It looks like it's... Yeah. Huh, how are they... They're basically shaving off a whole... section, right? They're shaving off a whole step, I bet. Need that to delete that. And you need a separate frame to move those guys in. So they're basically, I bet they're shipping it here. And what that means is that I've already got this... I don't know how they're doing it. It's gotta be some crazy deal. Where they're... Like, I've seen maybe where they could be... Interesting. I wonder if that works. What if, theoretically... There's this other command where you can fire a hydrogen from one and just it basically shoots it off onto the next one. It does that, right? Like this hydrogen is going to go here. Beep. But I wonder if we just took everything away besides these, right? We took all this away. Get rid of all this. I'm just curious here. What if we did that like a bunch? What if we just did that and only that? What would it do? Would it like shoot through? No, it basically does nothing, right? So what if we stacked it up? Just out of curiosity. Just that. So it's got 4 max. Okay, and then what happens if you just machine gun them? Yeah, the next one can only have 4 max, and you can't... Okay, there's no, like, shooting through. I was wondering if I could make these carbon attached hydrogens go to this oxygen. That would save us some time, because we've got to remove this, right? And we've got to add this. But I don't see a way to do that without... Oosh, I really don't see a way to do that and get a clear shot to be able to do that, you know? That's interesting. Yeah, this is too complex. We might could build it out of some weird stuff. Ooh. Now that's some experimental jazz is what that is. We could build it wrong. Right? We could build that out of weird shit. Huh. That's an interesting idea, right? Where we build it like that. And like that. Ooh, that is ugly. That takes way more time, because you still gotta strip the sulfur. But you see what I mean? Like, you could just... And then what's the others? You use propene? Okay, okay. So what's half that look like? It looks like that. And you're still not... You're not saving any time there. You could make it out of all kinds of stuff. And that's the fun of it. You could really just go crazy on just this one little puzzle and just come up with these crazy solutions to it. Like, let's just go look. This button doesn't work for me, like, most of the time. I don't get it. So I've got to go to, like, community. Which I can't even... Hello? There we go. Come in here, yeah. And you can see some people doing stuff, but then you can see some of the just... What are they even doing? They're doing like some weird-ass Star of David shit. This guy's like spinning it like cloth. It's just fun to watch these people do this weird stuff. It's fun to come up with it yourself. So yeah. That's the other part of this game.